Well, hi, and welcome to still another edition of Worldwide Magazine. This is our fourth hour-long show about the Great Flood of '93. Of course, the flood is over now. I always tell everybody to watch us and to watch the beautiful girls we have on the show, but today I'm going to make an exception. Mike, take a good picture of me, would you? Because I'm all dressed up, I'm all duded out today. I'm wearing some fashions courtesy of Gus's Fashions, and the reason I'm dressed up like this is to remind the flood victims that while they're going through rough times now, prosperity is just around the corner.
Pete, you look wonderful. Gus's Fashions are just excellent, and I think also you might want to mention that your outfit is also a tribute to our fine mayor, Freeman Bosley, for his fine leadership and outstanding courage during this devastating affair in St. Louis.
Now, on our way down here, we were with Mike Perez and his beautiful wife, Lori, and we were having a contest in the car, and we're going to have it here. Now, of course, we have a little problem with having this contest on TV, so we're going to bleep out the bad word. So, in other words, let's say Kathy and I, we never fight. We're very, very close. And she's fine U.S. government inspected meat on the hoof. Take a look at her. Take a look at Kathy, would you, Mike? Take a look at this beautiful meat on the hoof. Isn't she beautiful? I'll get out of the way here so you can get a nice shot of Kathy. But sometimes us lovers, even though we're not lovers actually, but I'd like to be, but we have problems sometimes, and we get mad at each other. And we start yelling at each other. No! No!
I think I won. I think I won that round. I know I won that round.
Now, we're here at, we never even mentioned where we were. We're at Broadway and the River of Despair. And boy, that smell, it really smells bad. It smells so awful around here. The water, a lot is gone. There's not much water left, but the smell lingers on. Now, our favorite eating establishment in this part of town, the Courtesy Drive-In, looks like it became a part of the flood. It went underwater.
It sure does look that way, and we came down here searching for the fine people that we found down here last time. All we're finding is the aftermath and the smell of this flood.
Well, we're going to, on this hour, go around to the same places where the flood was and see what they look like now. And I'm sorry, the smell here is really awful. It's really hard to handle.
Choking you up, huh,
Yes,
Pete?
it really is. And of course, we can't capture the smell of this area on our program, even though a lot of people have said that our show stinks. But we're going to show you everything else but the smell, and you should thank us for not showing that to you. So here we go today on Worldwide Magazine.
Come with us.
As we review the area of the flood.
Come with us.
The smell of death surrounds you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell?
Talk to him. Come on.
Yeah, Kathy, interview those bumpkins over there.
They're not bumpkins. These are inner city people. Let's go get them. Come on. Lar, let's get them.
I got a question for him.
Take over the mic, Lar. Ah!
I think I will go home with you. Please. Okay, we're gonna interview you guys, okay?
Watch yourself on TV.
Yeah, we'll interview you here.
Don't do me like that.
Okay, well, we're down here still on South Broadway, and we're with some of the guys who are helping up with this cleanup. It's really a stench down here. It really smells very, very bad. I mean, it just smells like rot. What's the hardest part about being down here? Is the smell, or what's the hardest part about being down here?
The smell. Definitely the smell.
I was just thinking, I just want your opinion on this. Usually during some type of crisis, like you hear crisis, like a lot of babies are born. Do you think these people like all around us are like making babies right now?
I doubt very seriously.
Well, I guess the smell kind of like takes away the mood or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would for me.
Yeah. Who's your friend here?
That's Kevin Burton.
Hi, Kevin.
How you doing?
What are you like? What part are you doing in all this? He's a supervisor. Kevin's a supervisor. What's the hardest part down here for you to do?
Staying busy.
Supervising's not too hard. So what's all this stuff here? Where's this all going to?
Refuge is gonna pick it up. See, picking it up right now. They're taking it to the landfill.
I think Pete's taking over supervising here.
Where did all this stuff over here come from? Was this floating in the water? Or?
Yes, that came from the flood.
That was just floating down River to Pear?
Yes.
Or did it come in? We're right near the Courtesy. Was this like all inside in their restaurant?
No, it was in the back of the business and in this manufacturing company right here.
Well, he's right. It certainly smells and it's noisy too because of this truck that Pete's supervising. Here, Pete, would you tell the guys to cool off here so we can hear what we're saying? I had one more really important question for you. Did you note that there are no black flood victims?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Well, they don't live down here. See, you won't get a flood up north, because...
I think I know why there are no black flood victims.
Why?
It's discrimination! It's discrimination! What do you think?
I agree.
I think it's all Freeman Bosley's fault. I think he did this to us on purpose.
No comment.
I think he's afraid none of us down here voted for him.
No comment.
Oh, come on. Play with me here.
Okay, what do you want?
Did you vote?
Yes, I voted.
Did you vote for Freeman Bosley?
Yes, I did.
Are you glad you did?
I'm very happy I did.
It's discrimination! It's discrimination! All right, what else do
Thank
you
you.
want?
It's beautiful. Thank you. Very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you.
Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Ooh, that smell. The smell of this around you. Oh, you. Stick them needles in your arm. I've been there before.
We're here on South Broadway, and we're driving around, looking at the remnants of the flood. And we're with Kathy and Mike Perez and his beautiful wife, Laurie, the full-fisted woman. And we're driving around in Kathy's convertible, and Kathy was nice enough to have her top up. And then later on, she's coming over my house, and we hope she'll be nice enough to bring her bottom down. So interview some of these local people here.
I'd love to. I'd love to. These are great people down here. Friendliest people in the world live on South Broadway. I guarantee it. Laurie, join me. Join me. Laurie's going to join me. We're going to do this. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Can we talk to you for a minute? Do y'all own this business here?
My grandmother does.
How much water did you have in?
The basement was completely full.
It was about right about here, up on the door here.
Is there a lot of damage inside?
Yeah, pretty much to the floor.
Would you want to maybe give us the tour of the inside of the business here and we can see the damage?
Yeah.
Great, we appreciate it.
Turn off some lights for you.
This is a diner on South Broadway that's been flooded. Now, how high up in the diner did you say the water?
You can see on the door here how high it was inside of here.
Okay, there is a water line on the door, and that looks like maybe a good foot of water in here.
Could you point to it again? Spot it right here. Thank you.
Wow.
And it went all
You
the way
could
back.
see on the. You put that
Go ahead, ma'am. What were you saying?
on the. You can see on the stools too.
Mm-hmm. How much damage do you think was done in here?
We don't know yet. We have to wait and find out about the floor joists. We have to wait and see if the city will let us operate, okay? We got to contend with the city, period. And we do not open this place until health inspector says yes.
So the city ordinances and the health inspectors have to come over and look everything over and then tell you when you can open again.
Right. That's it.
We had more damage on the back floors too than we do out in front.
These are in about 2 years, these floors here. The ones in the back have been a long time.
Yeah, you don't mind
And they'll have to
fixing
come
it.
up. The ones you see the bulge in the booths there, and in the vestibule, you got the same thing in the wall. The height of the water plus the plaster behind that is got to come out. All that's got to come out.
So you've got a lot of work ahead of you here.
Yeah. Only problem is we got 4 buildings, not this one. We own 4 buildings in the row here. So we got the same damage in all of them.
What's the basement like?
It was.
Got a little water in it.
Can we see it?
Absolutely.
It's gone down now, but it was up to the.
You guys got good lights?
Here's one, hon.
Where's the big one?
You got it?
Here we
Yeah,
are.
there's one.
This is down now. It was up into here about this height, okay? Because it's got a slight taper to it, the floor has. We're waiting now for the gas company to come on, turn the gas on.
Do I get to go first?
Don't you go down there.
Don't go all the way down.
Don't go down in there, just point the camera down in there.
Still got water there.
It was
Oh.
all the way up into here.
Yeah, I might get the camera
Smells
down.
bad.
What?
Smells bad.
Yeah, they
Right. But that smells good to what it did. There's been 2 gallons of bleach poured in there and a gallon of pine sol to knock the odor down, okay?
Wow.
And some oil to keep down the mosquitoes. But
How long have you lived in this neighborhood?
we've been in this place here since 1955.
Really? You from St. Louis?
Not originally, no.
Where you from?
From southeast Missouri, small town, she and I both.
You near Gomerville?
Where?
Gomerville?
No, Flat River area.
Oh, okay. I thought you lived near Gomerville.
No. The water, see, these got dirt basements in them, okay?
They do?
Right, you don't mess, you put concrete in, when the river table, you know what the water table is?
Yeah.
All right, the water table rises with the Mississippi River. If you put concrete in there and the flood comes up, she blows her up.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You gotta let it go down.
What a smell.
And then you put lime in it. After it goes down, you put lime in there to knock the odor. And you get people come in to deodorize.
How long have you operated this diner here?
Here,
Yeah.
since 55.
Really?
Right.
Oh, this is like a family business since 1955.
Yeah.
Is this the first? Was this the second time you flooded out, or the first time?
3.
Excuse me, Carl.
What was the
This
first?
is the worst. The first.
93, 73, and what
No,
else?
you got 73, 83, 93. All comes
Every 10 years.
10 years.
Every 10 years. Might I suggest you move out of here in 9 years?
Well, I tell you, I'm not going to say anything. If I try to sell this place as it is now, I couldn't get $2 for it. I get a viable business going here, within a year, I'll sell.
So this place is your whole life, isn't it?
No.
No, he
No, I worked for a company called NL Industries for 33 and a half years. I was in the Navy. I've done everything. You name it, I've did it.
You've done it all, and you've been through 3 floods, too.
After none, okay?
really hard.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I feel real sorry for all the trouble you're going
Feel
through.
sorry for me. Feel sorry for the other guy who had water up above his roof. Up to his roof. We are lucky.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? We live here.
Live on the second floor.
Second floor.
You were evacuated?
No. Well, we shut us off. We had to leave. They shut gas and electric off.
What do you think about that Phillips Petroleum Company?
I knew it was there for years. I worked down there by it.
What do you think about them?
I think it should be moved out.
Do you think they're an evil company?
No. 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 They've been there for years. Nothing like this has ever happened, okay? And it wouldn't have been no problem if the water hadn't come up. But it's dangerous.
Well, we promise you that when you're open again for business, we're all going to come down here and have a wonderful lunch. Okay, and we're looking forward to it, and we hope it's soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was George and Helen's restaurant here on South Broadway. Quite a catastrophe inside, especially the basement, but very, very nice people. And I think when they open it up, it should be the first place we come to. Lori, what do you think? Should we come have lunch down here when they're open again?
Yeah, I've been here before. Mike and I have had lunch down here, and I remember their family pictures along the walls. They have really good food. It's real reasonable, real all-American, you know, diner food.
This is an all-American part of town down here, I think. I think the true Americans live down on South Broadway.
Yeah, they're real troopers. Just for you can see all this stuff over here, just for making it through. Gotta really give them courage. You know, they've done really well.
Well, let's go find some more real Americans. What do you think? Let's go. Let's go. Look at this. Oh. There's an antelope head in the ruins. An animal has lost its head. Somehow the head was severed. The head was severed, and the dead animal head and neck is laying in the ruins. Not only furniture, not only buildings, not only people, but animals. Yes, animals are suffering too.
What animal?
There's a dead head.
It's missing its eye.
And it's missing an eye.
Oh, isn't that a shame?
I think Big Mike's been down here.
Yeah. That's a possibility.
A deer. Yeah, I don't care about those people, but I care very much. I'm very much into animal rights. And this poor deer, a deer that's in communion with nature, was a victim of the flood.
Pete, I know you're into animals and animal rights, but be careful because remember what happened last time you got really into animals. Hi, how are ya?
Fine. I already talked to this man, but I was just stopping to see what the mess looked like.
The mess is really bad. We were just inside of George and Helen's diner. It's horrible.
Sure is.
Are you glad it's over?
Sure.
Are you glad you don't have to camp out in Cronlet Park anymore?
Certainly.
Are you going to miss all that overtime money? Because I know the city pays really, really huge overtime money.
Absolutely.
I mean, you cops must have just won the lottery or something with all the overtime money, right?
Right. I guess.
Officer.
Yes, sir.
You've seen a lot. You've seen a lot more than we have. You've seen a lot more than most people have. What is the most grisly or the most touching thing you've seen during the flood?
Problem is, I'm not allowed to talk on camera unless it goes through my commander.
No, I got it approved by Lori. Lori approved it over here.
I'd like to talk to you, but really I can't do it
Could you make
per
one
department.
up?
No, I can't
No?
do it per department policy. Sorry.
Okay, now why do they have this policy about you can't talk to us?
I haven't got the slightest idea.
Did you used to be able to talk to the people in the press?
I'm just a subordinate. I do what I'm told.
I know. We're not talking to you now. We're just talking to you about talking to us. We're not really actually talking to you.
However, you have a camera with lights on taking my picture while you're talking to me.
I know, but we're not talking to you, though. We're just going to talk to you
You'll have to
about
excuse
talking
me.
to you.
You'll have to excuse me.
Oh,
Okay?
gee. Good night, officer. Remember, if you have any problem, always go to a policeman. A policeman is your friend. Thank you, officer. Nice guy. The man in shining blue.
They hate you. They hate all of us.
No, it's just Freeman Bosley said they couldn't talk to white people.
It's discrimination! It's discrimination! It's because we're a white president. If we were a black president, they'd be running at us in droves. They'd all want to be talking to us. They'd all want to be on camera. If this was North St. Louis, nobody'd have to be quiet. They'd all be talking to us. I know, but this is South St. Louis. This is white people. This is poor white people. It's discrimination! It's discrimination! I hate it! I hate it!
Ooh!
Whoa. What did this used to be?
It was a beauty parlor.
Oh,
Go upstairs and get ready in the process of getting it out.
Oh, what a
yeah,
smell.
I guess so.
Water like that.
Was that hot?
Yeah.
Inside there? Is this someone in your family that has it? No.
behind.
This is like a wet hell.
Plus, there was no flood insurance, so that really,
Well, who'd ever thought they'd need flood insurance? I mean, we're kind of far over here, I think.
What was the name of this beauty parlor?
Betty's.
Betty?
Mm-hmm.
Is Betty your wife?
No,
Who's Betty?
just a friend. I live upstairs.
Oh, you didn't. Betty, what happened to Betty? Where'd Betty go?
Where's Betty?
Probably home.
Oh.
Yeah. Her and 2 other gals were friends.
Is there still water in your basement?
Yeah, go out back and pull that plywood.
Go out back and pull that plywood.
On the right, you can't miss it here. Flooded over twice.
Oh, what a smell.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh my God.
The sewer backed up.
Oh.
Many people lost gas, electric and fresh running water due to the dreaded flood. And as you know, a toilet can be pretty nasty when it hasn't been flushed. Here is a Worldwide Magazine reenactment of a toilet unflushed using hot dogs.
You've heard of all of those organizations against foolish behavior. You've heard of MAD and you've heard of SAD. Well, all of us at Worldwide Magazine have started our own organization. We call it DAD, Drug Addicts Against Drunk Driving. And this is a worthwhile cause. We know who you are out there and you know who you are out there. All the fans of Worldwide Magazine, show your support for our organization, DAD, Drug Addicts Against Drunk Driving. If you'll send us a self-addressed stamped envelope to Worldwide Magazine, Post Office Box 39333, St. Louis, Missouri 63139, we'll send you your official DAD bumper sticker so you can show your support to everyone. And we'll also send you an assortment pack of Worldwide Magazine bumper stickers so you can show your support for the show also. Thanks for watching. Keep it up. Send us that envelope because we'd love to send you these stickers.
Well, we're here in South St. Louis, and we're on Cattleland and Broadway, just next to the Courtesy Diner and the River de Pere. And we're talking to these very interesting people here. How you doing?
Fine here.
What's your name?
Phil Lewis.
And where do you live?
About a couple blocks away from here.
How about you? What's your name?
Eric Kraus.
Where do you live?
Right here.
What's this address?
8605 South Broadway.
Okay, now it was brought to our attention that something strange happened. You people were evacuated because of the flood, and because the propane tanks over at Phillips Petroleum a few blocks away were floating and they were dangerous, and you were thrown out of your house and evacuated, and a few days later when you came back, what did you find?
The gas was on, no electric though.
The gas was on when you were gone?
Yeah, the gas was on while I was gone.
Now, did you discuss this with Laclede Gas?
I didn't. They come in to inspect it, turn the gas back on, and that's whenever they figured out they left it on. They never shut it off. So that was the end of the story.
That was 400 feet away from the propane tanks over there.
Where's the propane tanks?
Right over there on the other side of that building over there.
The other side of that building over there?
About 400 feet away.
Oh, okay. Well, so in other words, this could have been the spark that ignited this whole neighborhood, huh?
Could have blew up the whole neighborhood if that flames would have blew over this way over here.
Has any other news media reported this story yet?
I don't think so, not yet.
Have you called up anybody and told them about it?
No, I haven't.
Does anybody else know about it besides Worldwide Magazine?
As far as I know, no, not yet.
This is an exclusive story for Worldwide Magazine. Now, these people are reporting a grievous mistake by Laclede Gas. They left the gas on in this apartment building, and it could have ignited all of South St. Louis. And my question is, what are we going to do about it? And now to discuss that question, we have the Worldwide Magazine Consumer Watchdog Action Team, and they're going to further investigate this story.
All right. First of all, it's pretty ridiculous that Laclede Gas would forget to turn off the gas, especially at this block right here.
Just this one block?
Well, yes, apparently. And like Pete was just saying, it could have caused worldwide catastrophe for a lot of people who work down here, because this is their world. You know, even though there's a hearse right there, they all could have been using it if it would have exploded. Don't you think so?
I think it's ridiculous. You know, people work for a living, you know, and they, you know, one small mistake that's all it takes is one more small mistake is these people have done. And they turn the gas off. You know, they didn't even turn the gas off. This is ridiculous.
It just shows me how irresponsible Laclede Gas can be. You know, you pay all this money in the winter to heat up your home, and what do? They blow it up because they forget to turn it off.
Look at this car. It's a 1992 Cadillac wannabe, okay? Look at it. It looks ridiculous. It has been intoxicated by these fumes, everything. Look at it, look at it. It's pink now. It's a shame. It's tore up. It's run down. I mean, people used to drive this car at one time. It just sits here now. It don't even collect nothing. Look at it. It's ridiculous looking. It's pitiful. I mean, it's falling apart. The whole car is. It's a shame, really, that this car cannot even be driven anymore. I mean, look at it. Look at this. I mean, once upon a time, this car used to be nice. I'm sure it was. But now look at it. It's falling apart because of the gas eating it away.
This is Sir Lord Rob for Worldwide Magazine, and we are the Consumer Watchdog Action Team. And right here, I have a very old resident of this neighborhood, and I'm going to ask him exactly how he felt about this terrible experience when the flood came. Sir, how did you feel?
It wasn't the flood, it was the gas scare. The propane tanks are approximately 2 blocks or a block from here, and they run us out Friday 2 weeks ago or better at 6 o'clock and told us by 6:05 we had to be out. They cut the electric, they cut the gas. We were running out of our homes for no reasons, only because they thought the gas was going to explode. There's been no explosion. There was never no danger in my mind of an explosion. All of a sudden, they got worldwide propane experts coming in, saying things about propane, but before that, nobody had ever worked with propane. We never had an incident like this. I myself worked for Grasso Petroleum Company and Gelbach Petroleum Company, and propane does not explode like they said it would. I feel very, very hurt that I was run out of my home. I feel very hurt that all my food and my routine was disrupted, and what little compensation they are going to give me or should give us is not made up for nothing, and I do think that they should have thought this out, because they were the ones that said the big explosion. There's been no big explosion. They've been predicting the end of the earth for years and years, people have, and this is just like this prediction of the explosion. Nothing happened, except the people in the area was inconvenienced and cost a lot of their money to get this thing settled.
And how do you think Mr. Bosley, the mayor of St. Louis, how do you think he reacted with this?
Well, Mr. Bosley made the famous statement, "Oh, well, let it be." So maybe next election we can tell him, "Oh, well, let it be."
And I take it he won't be getting your vote, right?
No, he will not get my vote. I don't think he'll give half the people in South St. Louis vote, or all the people in South St. Louis vote. We'll give him the "oh, well, let it be." That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Question? Sure. Like I've been cooking pasta at home, and it's not coming out right. How many minutes should I cook the pasta?
You cook it. Let's start off with 10. Taste it. If it's hard, it ain't done.
You know, there's a lot of juvenile delinquency nowadays. A lot of problems with the young people. They just don't know where to turn. They don't know what to look up to. But I'm very happy and very proud to say that on our show, we have Vince. And Vince is what you call a really good role model. Like I was saying, Vince is a really excellent role model for today's youth. Okay, we're here at the Flood Information Center. Well, of course, it's authorized personnel only, so of course we're authorized. So let's go. Howdy. We're going to find out what's going on.
We don't care if we sit down with it, talk to you.
Seems they're awful quiet here.
It's like camera, I know.
Hey, phone
Did you get permission to do this from us?
We got permission from the Colonel.
Good.
The Colonel said it was all right. Colonel Sanders. What are you doing here?
Answering the phone when it rings.
Well, who's calling up now?
People.
No one right now. What about? What are they calling up about? The flood's over.
Tell them.
There's still lots of mud around. Well, you don't seem to be doing too well. You city employees? I want to show you everybody your tax dollars at work. These hard, valiant people sitting here a week after the flood, collecting a fat city paycheck.
This is Vietnam Can.
Not doing anything.
I got two for you. One tonight. Okay. Okay. I got 48, 18 hamburger.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
All right. What do you work for?
Sewer district.
Oh, you got to use your private car, huh?
Yeah.
So is this a luxury car supplied to you by the sewer district?
No.
What are you doing here?
Watching that pump.
You're watching that pump.
Make sure it keeps running.
What pump?
One out there by the gravel.
Up there.
What's it pumping?
Water out of the sewer back into the channel.
Oh, how's everything going here?
Fine.
Water's pretty low compared to what it was, huh?
Yep. It's going back up though.
Well, don't you read or anything? Or like, how about some iced tea? Or...
No, I got soda and I'm watching TV.
You watching TV? Wait a second.
So you got an electrical outlet here. You can use it right over here. Well, he's got his own portable electrical outlet out here, Mike.
For 40 years, this 160
sit down and watch
acres is
himself
where
TV.
his cows
Shame he ain't got
graze.
cable.
But nowadays he's looking up, not down. The trees have become the biggest cash crop he ever raised.
You know, let me say something here. A lot of big companies are really harsh to their employees nowadays. But not MSD. Look at this, they're paying this guy here overtime to sit and watch TV. Isn't that great? It's great because it's treating the employee the way they should be treated, like a king. Hi.
How you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, a little disagreement with the people up at the flood tank.
No?
Well, sir, it's unauthorized. Only people that live back here and the workers.
Oh, they said we had an argument with them?
They said that you didn't want to listen to them. She said you can't go back there.
They never told us anything.
It's authorized only for the people that live down here, no news media.
Local traffic only.
Oh, okay. Well, no one said anything to us.
Okay, well.
Okay.
So we need you to get out, sir.
Sure, no problem at all.
Thank you.
Yeah, we thought they were real friendly at the flood tank.
This is what they said, sir. I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, no problem at all. How's everything going with the flood?
Great, I guess. Water's
going great?
down.
Well, you know, there's nice new cars they got here. What kind of cars are they? You know, like luxury cars.
Caprices. I don't like it.
These are beautiful. How's the air conditioning?
Great.
Yeah, real good air conditioning in these cars. That's good. So you know.
No.
Let's go.
They're taking pictures of our car.
Oh, okay. Don't take. Okay, we're leaving. Okay, we're leaving.
Locked up for trespassing.
Okay, we're leaving. Let's take a picture. I don't want to get locked up. I don't like prison food.
I'm getting out of here.
Well, now we're at Virginia and Marceau, or as we say in France, Virginia and Marceau. And when I talk to this guy here, I don't know what he is, but he's somebody. He's somebody probably pretty important, I bet. He's a VIP, otherwise he wouldn't be here. How you doing? Who are you with?
A policeman.
Oh, you're a policeman? Oh, I'm sorry.
Would you mind?
Okay, just want to be on TV. Okay. We just want to walk down there.
Okay, you can't come in through here.
We can't?
No. They're limited just to residents.
Oh. You're a policeman?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm asking that. I have real good eyes out. Well, you just like guarding the place here? Oh, really? Does they give you a police car?
No.
Isn't that kind of weird? Does they give you a police car and stuff?
Don't ask me.
You bring your own car here?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a shame. Okay, thank you. We'd like to raise some money for these people, these poor police officers. They don't even have cars anymore. They're driving in their home cars. Look at this car. It's an old car, too. It served very well in its day, but now it's shot. Now, suppose there's like a big crime here, and you're driving, let's say you're the criminal, and you're driving around in a real nice, fancy criminal car. This poor guy's going to be chasing you in that 1963 Mercury. You're going to win. He's going to lose, and you're going to be home scot-free. So your criminals watching, and I know we have some, you might want to remember this next time we decide where you're going to rob. Now we're here on Virginia. We're going down here, down the bottom of the hill. This is the place that we were at a few weeks ago. And we were here the first time talking to this weirdo that was a religious guy. And then we came again, and this whole street was underwater.
Deeper towards the back of the house than this in front.
You want to see some damage?
Yeah, we want to see everything here.
We'll take you down the basement.
Okay, who are we speaking to?
Okay, my name's Mike Morrison.
Mike Morrison, you live here?
No, my mother does. Sybil Morrison.
Oh, hi, Sybil. Did you have flood insurance, Sybil?
No.
Did you know about flood insurance?
No. Oh, I know there was such a thing, but
You're not living here now, are you?
No.
You're just like working in the house? Do you think this house could be saved?
No. It's too much work.
We don't, but we don't know.
But I'm not a contractor.
There's no insurance on this house?
No.
So did you get
insurance, but not flood insurance, but they won't pay off.
Did you get your stuff out of the house at least before?
I got part of the furniture.
You get your pictures and stuff like that out?
Oh, no, we got part of it.
She got about 80% of her stuff out.
We've been working here since Monday, taking stuff out because it started mildew.
Come on, I'll show you around.
Oh my God!
This is the living room.
What a smell!
And then this is the kitchen. What's left of it? Okay, walk away. The water got all the way up above the zinc.
Really?
It's pretty much a mess, but this is the way it left it.
Oh my God!
If you want to see something amazing, look at this. This was inside the cabinets.
What is it?
It's mold hanging down, and that's been growing there ever since we came in here.
Oh my!
And
what are you gonna do with this house?
I don't know what we're gonna do yet.
You're gonna sell it? I guess you can't sell it.
Well, we're waiting on the inspector to come and tell us what kind of damage it is.
Are you gonna tear it down? Or are you just gonna abandon it?
I don't know.
Wait, ma'am, where are you gonna live now?
That's what we've been doing, trying to find her somewhere to live.
Are you gonna rent an apartment? Are you gonna move in with relatives?
I'm gonna rent and find a place.
And how long have you lived here?
5 years.
5 years.
We'll be in October.
Where'd you live before that?
We lived down DeSoto.
DeSoto? So you just moved in here, huh? This is used for your life savings, I guess, to buy this house?
Sure did.
So my dad just died in April, and he died here in the house. And so
this house means something to your mom?
Yeah. So it's,
yeah.
So she ain't had much of a year. I mean, my dad died in April, and then this happened, and she lost her home. So.
Oh, this is terrible.
I'll show you the rest of the house. This is one of the bedrooms, and this is a lot of the stuff that she lost.
Wash them closet doors off.
You can tell how the floors are buckled. All the floors in the house are buckled. And
Well, it's all right in there, y'all think about it. I've been up and down in there.
Well. And you know, this wasn't just flood water in this house.
Sewage.
This was crap.
Yeah.
Sewage water.
You can see how it's molding.
Oh, what a smell.
Oh, this is good now compared to what it was. Sunday when I opened the door for the first time, it almost knocked me over.
This is terrible.
It was so hot in here that smoke alarms was going off. That's how bad it was, because it was closed up.
Oh, really?
But
where do you live?
I live in Maplewood.
Maplewood?
Cable TV show. So
yeah, we're on in Maplewood.
this is another bedroom here, back here. You can see what it did to the floors and stuff. This was this was their bedroom, the master bedroom, and everything's a total loss. I mean.
Are you expecting maybe some help from the federal government?
Yeah, she's applied with FEMA. She's hoping to get a grant. We don't know. We're really waiting on the inspectors now. It's kind of a long, dried out thing with the inspectors.
You think the federal government might be able to give you some money to start over again?
Yeah, she's hoping to. Now, they kind of told her that she might be able to get some help.
Well, I mean, the federal government wastes billions and billions of dollars on crap, on baloney. And this is one time when they could spend some money and do some good. Man, if I was in charge of the federal government, I'd give you the money right now. This is terrible. This is your whole life, just down the drain.
Well, they was married 56 years, so this is 56 years of stuff that they'd accumulated. And it's gone. You know, you can't bring it back. I mean, like I said, we tried to get out as much as we possibly could, but here's the bathroom. And this is the way I left it. As you can tell, that's sewage. And
it's very bad.
You know, the media is like they're here, and they come and they take pictures of the flood, but a lot of times after the flood goes away...
Somebody fell. Steve?
You all right?
Somebody fell.
He hurt his back.
Oh, God.
Who fell?
My grandson that just come in. Her son.
Oh, my God. Well, the media is
Can he get up?
here when the flood is going on, but a lot of times they just forget about it after the flood goes away, and it's important now. It's more important now to show what's going on than during the flood.
Yeah, and if you don't get what you got out, people come in and take it.
What's that?
I said if you don't get your stuff out, people will come in and take it.
Well, they couldn't take much here.
No, but like our fans, some of them were 12 weeks before the flood, my son put up one of them.
Oh, you mean like a ceiling fan?
Yeah.
Did you know the flood was coming? Did you know you were going to be flooded?
They, warned us, but myself, I really didn't think it would come upstairs.
How are you? You okay?
His back's skinned up pretty good.
Oh, sorry. How did he trip on mud?
You would have fell, Mike, and the thing you didn't go down there. It's very slippery. It's very, very slippery on the stairs. I mean,
well, listen, I wish I could do something, and all we can do is show other people what you're going through, and maybe if enough people are concerned, maybe we can all help, but I don't know, it's so overwhelming. Where do you start?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Then when you have the money, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? I mean, where do you start? What's the first thing you do? Who knows? Where do you live? I mean, this is terrible. I'm real sorry.
She's living with me. I've been putting her up. She's been out of her house right at it since July the 11th. That was the day she moved out. And the flood came the next Sunday. That was 1 week after we moved her out. And so it's, she's been out of her home that long. Since July 17th, I guess it was. And so, we couldn't even get into the house. Couldn't even check on the house for over a week because of the propane tanks and things, and, with Shell and everything that went on down here. So, it's terrible. I mean, we're just one of the many. And,
yeah, but I think you're one of the worst, though.
That's what I said. If anybody's house is worth mine still standing, I'd like to see it.
We got an inspector coming tomorrow, building inspector, and he'll tell us if it's condemned or not.
Well, listen, try to get as much money as you can from the federal government.
So we're going to try.
But how do you get it?
I don't know. I moved to North St. Louis. I'll see you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Sorry. I'm really sorry.
Mrs. Lowe?
Yeah.
How you doing? Peter Parisi, Worldwide Magazine. How you doing? How you doing?
Okay.
We were just in the neighborhood taking flood pictures, and we're very grateful that your house hasn't been flooded.
Yeah, I'm grateful too.
But we understand that this lady over here, your neighbor, said that you have a lot of wonderful, interesting things in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Can we see some of them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're going to go. Vince, stay outside. This takes up a lot of room. Now, we're 2 doors away.
I moved out my furniture out. I just moved back in.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Now, look at this. This poor lady here had to move all the furniture out, but fortunately, her house is okay.
Yeah.
We're 2 doors away from that terrible, devastated house.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you what that house might look like before the flood. This is beautiful. You German?
Huh?
You German?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell this is a German house. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. You got all these beautiful things here.
Oh, my.
Everything in its place, huh?
Yeah.
Neat as a pin. And look at that floor. You can eat off the floor here. It's very
Yeah, I didn't even clean it yet. I didn't have time yet.
And you moved all your furniture out?
Yeah, I moved it all out and I moved it in this weekend.
Well, it looks like you never moved. Oh, beautiful. Cute little house.
We still got some boxes set here, morning.
Man, you sure keep a beautiful, clean house.
I like clean.
And, you know, I'll tell you, this is really something, because we were just next door to that poor lady's house. It was such a mess. And this house that was the worst house I ever saw. And this is like the nicest house I ever saw. Well, thank you very much. We don't want to bother you much. We know God bless you. I'm glad your house didn't get flooded. I'm glad it's so beautiful.
I just had a lot of it in the basement.
Well, that's...
I got a lot of stuff down there, too. Want to see?
What do you have? Oh, yeah, downstairs. Your mic's going to go down there.
Okay.
Careful, don't fall down the stairs or anything.
Oh, okay.
Stinks down here, though. I didn't clean up yet, though.
Okay.
I still dried the wash, curtains, and all that. You got a lot of stuff down here.
Yeah, I sure do. Holy moly.
This rock, this was soaking wet, and you know. It's still damp, though.
Wow.
Wow, it's like a little German beer garden down here.
Yeah.
Like a bund.
Oh, okay.
All the paint came off.
Oh.
I just buy a bucket of paint, paint it over, and gonna be okay.
Do it yourself?
Yeah.
Are you a widower?
Yeah.
How long have you been a widower?
11 years.
And how long were you married?
I was married 30 years.
30 years. You have any children?
Yeah, I got 7.
Where are they?
Huh?
Where are they?
All over the place.
They're in St. Louis?
Yeah. Only one boy, not really. I got one daughter, she's out in Peverly. And I got one daughter, she's in Fenton. I got a son, he lives in Florissant. Then I got a daughter, she just lives a block away from me.
Oh, well, who helped you move out?
My daughter, my kids.
Oh,
that's good.
How many grandchildren?
How many grandchildren?
Yeah.
16.
16? Oh, God, that's great.
4 great-grandkids.
What? 4 great-grandchildren, 16 grandchildren, and 7 children. This lady's been busy.
Yeah.
This is Gedry's Cajun Restaurant, which was a very good place to eat, actually. Food was great there. I guess they're in pretty bad shape now. There's some of the remnants of the restaurant. I don't know if they're going to rebuild or not. But I will say food was very good. Anyway, this is Gedry's, and we'll let you know if they're going to open up again. Gone fishing, closed. How much water was in here?
Oh, I see him.
See, there was carpet and mud like this thick. There was mud like this thick on the carpet stuff. Look at the wall. That's how deep the water was.
What were you saying about the mud on the carpet?
It was like this deep.
Oh, really?
And there's where the water was.
Oh, my.
Looking at the floor broke up. Man wants to look see what it looks like. Want to see what a flood looks like?
Check out my moldy dishes.
Where you live, huh?
Yeah.
Are you gonna move back in here?
I don't think that'll be possible. Come here, honey. See this stuff? Mold all up the walls. It came all this deep. I don't know if you'll be able to see in here because we don't have any electric.
Yeah.
But this moldy dishes, we couldn't keep any of it. I don't think you can see it.
I can see a little. Not much.
All up the walls, mold.
How long did you live here?
About 1.5 years.
Where'd you used to live before you lived here?
At my grandma's house
Oh.
in the county.
So this whole house is a loss? Total
Yeah,
loss?
so you can't do nothing with this. Floors were all buckled up, and the front room you see where it's buckled up. It's disgusting, man. It's not better than what it was.
Hey, ma'am, I gotta tell you something. This is very bad. We were just in another house right around the corner from here that was really much worse than this. Made this place look like a mansion. I mean, this is bad, and I certainly wouldn't want to live here, but it's,
A lot of places did get it, I mean, but before, because this was all carpet, and before we tore the carpet and stuff out, it was gross. Because there was human turds all over the floor.
Whoa!
It was gross.
People's lives laying out in the street. And I want to remind you, this wasn't just flood water. This was sewerage water. People going to the bathroom.
How you doing? All right.
Well, it's pretty sad. And we've made fun of a lot of people on this show. But I'm certainly not going to make fun of these people. Their whole life is out in the street.